Welcome to Neon Cobra. Let's kick into it. All right, this one may actually be a short one. I want to talk about Azure Plan Rollovers. It's really what I call it, but it's treating Azure subscriptions as rollover or billing containers for other services. So let's set the stage. I've been working a lot with Copilot Studio recently, and one of the available options is to create agents. Now, those agents can bill either via the Copilot Studio licensing or the Copilot licensing, which can be quite expensive if you're trying to get everyone in your organization. But if you have power users creating agents that other members of the organization will likely leverage, you can then do consumption based usage. Essentially, any action calls or read calls will then be billed per cent, per penny, or essentially, or sub penny into an Azure subscription. Now, you'll see this through a lot of services like Microsoft Syntex, right, for any sort of archiving, backup. You'll see it through Teams phone overages. So, what I want to review is essentially what the Azure subscriptions are. Now, the Azure subscriptions being billing containers need to be chosen as targets for this sort of rollover and overflow. Now, this can be very important because what you may miss as an MSP is you set these services up, you need to set something up, so you just attach a credit card to this. This takes it out of the CSP channel for you and then provides you some limitations, one on margin and growth, but two, also the ability to get support from your local CSP. Anytime there's an issue with the product in question attached to that subscription, you have to go to the authoritative source. So having an aligned partner behind that can be very important. If you're with Microsoft, service might not actually be there to assist you, or there may be a paid engagement where otherwise this normally would have been free. So a lot of times when you're dealing with other Microsoft services, you'll potentially require an Azure plan to roll charges into. So when you're doing that, make sure you have control, make sure you have security, and make sure you're attaching it to something that you own. Otherwise, you may be shocked to find that you're not capturing that side of the revenue. Excellent. Quick and easy. Thanks so much. Like and subscribe to the content, and we'll catch you next time.